Alright, this video is for my boy Sergio, and basically he asked me the other day how I do it with my busy schedule as far as me prepping my food. Many people don't do this, but I prep my food a month in advance. And when I say it, I'm talking about maybe 20 pounds of chicken, fajita, anything you can think of as far as meat and poultry. I like to do this because that's the main meat, and yeah. Right now I'm going to Sam's, and that's when I'm gonna get my stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so I was saying I like to go out and buy about a month's worth of supplies, and that's just food and regular. I spend about $300 monthly on food, and that's pretty much the first of every month. Overall, it kind of saves me money. I used to spend about $300 to $400 about every 2 to 3 weeks. Now I spend $300 to $400 every 4 weeks, every month, maybe even 5 weeks if I'm lucky, if I don't eat as much. For me, it helps you out a lot because I'm constantly busy, and that's including the weekends as well. My schedule looks like, waking up at 5, eating breakfast, taking a quick shower, and be out the door by 6. Maybe even earlier. I'm talking around 6:45 to be on the field and ready to be the athletes by 6:30, by 6, because I start at 6:30. From there, I either get my lift in or do whatever other prep I have to do for the day, and then, well, this is what's going to look like this semester. So then go to lift, then go to class around 9:30, get out of class, I'll have a small lunch break. I'm talking like a 15-minute lunch break, and go right back into class, and just go to class, and then probably get out of class, like finish with all my classes for the day. And what it looks like right now is probably be with the lifters, the evening lifters, such as the other teams. I find it, I like it, and the only drawback is that it gets repetitive and it gets boring. So you can only eat so much of like chicken and rice and chicken and potatoes until you get bored. In order to change that, I either add ketchup, barbecue sauce and stuff like that. I'm not too big into dieting. I'm not always watching what I eat, but I do limit myself not to go all out, and I do limit myself and not eat. I think that's one of the big errors I see in people like trying to get fit, is they cut a lot and then they lose strength, and then they're bitching about their gains. For my buddy Sergio, he works in a place where he really works 12-hour days sometimes. And he says he gets out of work and he doesn't want to cook. It's just too long. So I told him, like, look, you could just do one day where you designate and cook for, I don't know, 3 hours, and that'll be for the whole month. So that's basically what I do. I like to grill out, so I'll take my food out and grill it out, and then 20 pounds, I bring it back inside. I put it in a gallon bag, what I don't eat, and then put it in the freezer, and that's it. I use about 4 bags of total, so that's a bag every week. That's pretty much the whole month. I like it. It's not, if you're on a busy schedule and maybe somewhat of a budget, I'll use it. I like it. It's fast. What I'm gonna start doing this time is cooking a lot of chicken and meat, cutting up to pieces, and then possibly looking up recipes where you can just do whatever random recipe. I know there's like pot pie. You can mix it up. Just make it interesting. This month I'm sort of on a budget. I'm thinking my limit is like around $315. And I know that's not a budget, but if you think about a whole month, that's pretty good. Maybe less than $100 a month. Last month, December, I was really low on funds, and I did the stupid mistake of saying, well, I'll spend the same amount of money on going out and eating dirty, such as McDonald's, or cheap, because Dollar Max, that's easy. It sucked. You spend a lot of money, and you don't eat healthy in the end. I came back home, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, I could have just really gone to Sam's, bought like a $16, things are like 15 pounds, $16, 15 pounds of chicken, and it would have been fine. I would have been fine for 2 weeks. and then bought some rice. And I mean, I could live off rice and chicken for about 2 weeks. I mean, that's pretty easy. So I ended up saving a lot of money doing that and not going out. And I kicked myself in the nuts this past December. But I mean, I did go home, and I did eat a lot of tamales and menudo. So, whatever. Yeah, that's it. I'm going back in. I'm going inside of Sam's and buying my shit. All right, so just right here, I have $94 worth of chicken and meat and steak. Everything else, including the dog food, other condiments, is like $163, including those plates over there. It was not too bad. That's my list right there. All right, so the total for this was $288 and some change, and it's a pretty good amount of food. Now I got to go to Target and get the stuff I didn't get, the small little things that I need to do, just I don't know, school supplies, shit like that. Yeah, that's it. $288. It's not too bad. That will last me about a month. So there we go. By the way, if you ever buy a Jeep, decide to buy a soft top of Craigslist, word of advice, make sure the guy includes the fucking brackets. That's what happens to me. Now I'm suffering. You can tell the inside of my Jeep, well, you can't really tell with the camera, but it's freaking wet up here. And it's pretty cold, but somehow I've gotten used to this, so it's not too bad. Yeah, no top Jeep, and it's fucking raining and it's cold. Woo! Actually, don't even buy, if you buy a Jeep, just buy the hard top. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Soft tops, they mess up easily. Hard tops are good. I'm fucking miserable right now. It's wet. I'm cold. Good night. So that right there is about, say 38 pounds of meat and well, just mainly chicken. And you also have that. It's still unfreezing and it's thawing out. Probably throw it back in a bag and leave it for emergency. This is for emergency too. All this will probably last me about 3 to 4 weeks. My plan right now is to probably just cook it with rice, and then with rice just add barbecue salsa or whatever else. The marinade that I use is orange juice and then this Italian dressing. I really like to use just whatever as far as dressing. I mean, as marinating. And get away. And sometimes I use beer, juice, grapefruit juice, barbecue sauce. They sell some stuff at HEB where just powder, and yeah, and everything. All it is to add flavor to the chicken. I mean, nobody likes plain chicken. Well, I guess some people do, but I mean, I guess I get bored of it too. But yeah, all right, that's it. All right, so another thing I like to do, I mean, I like breakfast. I love breakfast, and if I don't have breakfast, I'll probably be all bitchy all day because I didn't eat my breakfast, and I'll probably be hungry. But it takes time, and I'm talking about just cutting the ham, cutting everything around, and doing stuff like that. So what I do is I cut like bacon, and then I'm making big batch. See right there? Make a big batch, put it in Tupperware, put it in the refrigerator, and that's it. So in the morning I wake up and then my coffee's ready to go. And all I do is crack open 4 eggs, get this stuff out of the fridge, mix it all together. I'm done with breakfast within 10 minutes. And it's that simple. Just cutting all this down, man. If I do it in the morning, it'll probably take me 15 minutes just to do breakfast. And I mean, 5 minutes might not be enough. I mean, not seem much, but for me it's a lot. So, yep, that's it. Alright, so after cooking all that chicken, that's some of it right there. The bigger bucket's right over there. So now I'm just gonna cut it up into pieces, put it in a bag, put it in the freezer, and that's it.
Yeah, the video you saw was maybe a month ago. And right now it's 2:15 of the 15, and that food is still there. I mean, I'm on my last bag of chicken, and I still have the ground meat. that I'm about to make into spaghetti today. So that spaghetti should maybe last me about a week and a half. And it's probably gonna get boring, but hopefully it doesn't. Spaghetti is one of my favorite foods, or just anything with Italian food. Yeah, I think it's saved me money, and I'm probably gonna shop till maybe the first. Hopefully. Yeah. So big recap: cook a lot of food, cut them in pieces, put it in the storage bags, into the freezer, and then eat healthy. I guess. I mean, that's not something I like to say, or something that I do personally, but don't overdo yourself. Right now, after just looking at numbers and looking at my days, I'm just planning to. I mean, if I lose weight, I lose weight, but I'm just trying to maintain until I'm seriously back into powerlifting training. All right, that's it.